Being in Athens with the new campus, I guess I didn't think it was such a big deal when I first entered into it, and then that first week with all the cameras and the press, and you know, you start to realize, oh, this is kind of a big thing for this community. It's been interesting to watch it develop in the community because people are more aware of us now. They trust the med students, whereas before they were kind of skeptical. I don't blame them, but it's been really fun to watch it grow. Every positive memory that came up was around the other students, like how close we got to be immediately, really, because you're just thrown in the trenches with you know, a small group of students who are like-minded and, you know, driven as much as you are and have similar interests and that sort of thing, and you just get so close so quickly. And we had so much fun together, even in the, you know, the anatomy lab at 2 a.m. It was fun. Those are some of my favorite things to think about now. You're never going to get a bond like that again because we all went through it, the same exact thing that no one else will ever experience because it was the first 4 years of the school.
Our class is a really interesting mix of people because we have really different people who were all brought together and have lived life together for 4 years and gotten to know each other. I have a friend who served in the military and then came back to medical school. I have friends who are originally from other countries that have only moved here a few years ago, and so it's interesting to get to know their cultures through them. It's been a good experience for me to get to know just people who are different from myself. When you're the first class in a new program, you have to learn to be proactive. You have to, because you're introducing a radical new concept to a community of people. So learning to be proactive, learning to be assertive about my role as a medical student, and you know, if I saw something that was lacking, to step up and say something about it or do something about it. I think that's been a really valuable life skill for me to learn. That
still to this day, whenever people ask me like, oh, how's Augusta? And I say, well, I'm not in Augusta. I've been in Athens studying medical school, and they'll say, oh, they started school there? Have they started taking classes? Are all your classes there? I said, yeah, I've been there 4 years. You know, I was part of the first class. One of my favorite things about being here, being at the school, starting our rotation's third year, finally, you know, wearing that white coat.
So I think one of the benefits of being the first class to come through this program is that during our third year, when we were released into the community and we started our clinical rotations, it was a brand new experience for everybody, for the hospital staff, for the attendings, for the students, and it was amazing because we really got to define our roles in the clinical team. Especially impressive because we were working directly with attendings, and you don't get that sort of exposure to the attendings at any other medical school in the country. We really got a lot of hands-on experience with patient interviews and exams and procedures. I mean, the things that my classmates have done in the OR are astounding.
So volunteering at Mercy Clinic was really just a great opportunity to see patients from many different backgrounds and to really have a chance to start working on being an independent physician, just walking in the door, not knowing exactly what you're going to see always, and working through the complexities that any kind of patient can present. To me, it was a great opportunity once I was a third or fourth year to start working with the students below us to help teaching them as they come along. Hopefully when we were third and fourth years there, we were able to help them out a little bit, and so that was exciting for me to be able to kind of teach them things that we had learned, hopefully share it with them and give them some insight.
I guess one of my favorite things about the whole experience is that we've been able to really lay the groundwork for the classes behind us. You know, match day that we just had was brand new, something that I think not only our class was excited about, but the faculty, and it was really neat to see how excited the classes below us were about it.
I want to be a doctor because I want to take care of people. The advice my dad gave me on my white coat ceremony, he said, you know, Amy, you're reaching a level of education that I never got to. You know, he said the same. His dad said the same thing to him when he went to seminary, and he said, I won't know where you're going, and I can't give you direct advice about what to do, but I know in your career you're going to take care of people who are suffering, and it will be your job to address their suffering. And so I've really kind of taken that to heart as far as what I'm going to do in my career, and I think that I'm here to help people with their suffering.